99.99% of the indigo that goes into denim is synthetic, and it has cyanide in it. It's made of petroleum. It's just like this awful substance.
It's probably cheaper and faster
It's
to make.
cheaper and it's faster, but it's based off of this idea that obviously back in the day where
It's in nature.
in nature, it's a plant, and the leaves, if you watch videos of it, it's fascinating. It like if you even just like dry the leaf or like hold it for long enough, it starts to like turn this rich color. So that is just one thing, is that some companies in America, in every country you live in, you can probably find places where people are actually dyeing things with natural dyes. Like I never really knew what that meant.
Yeah,
but it's like, oh, it's a
finding
freaking
a source
plant
in nature.
And it's like these plants also, the indigo plants, or where you get indigo from, they're not attractive to pests, so you don't have to use pesticides. Like there's all these like benefits that I'm just like, ugh, like I'm only gonna shop secondhand, but if I ever decide not to, which I don't want to, but if I do, I'm gonna be like, okay, I want it to be made from an indigo plant. And there are some companies who are trying to get Levi's to buy into this. Like, why not? Like just charge more. Can't you picture
it, right? You probably need farms and crops growing this stuff.
Yes, but then you can actually ferment and get this indigo color, and then you can actually process it to become a powder and to become like a really concentrated liquid to then ship it across the world. Like it's still, as much as it takes more like plants and it's like not made of petroleum and easier and cheaper, there are still ways to like move it and process it.
That's cool. No, it would be, and I could see that also being trendy, because this is where my brain always goes, is obviously to move people culturally in terms of how they're going to change their habits. You kind of have to move culture as well. You have to make it interesting, make it cool. And I think there is something cool. Obviously, we've seen like free range chickens and fair trade coffee, and I don't want to say those are not good things. It's just like there is a trend to them.
Yeah, people are like we're at a point in time where people are willing to make these types of purchases. I think it's about educating people. Like I picture you walk into like where you get your Levi's or whatever, they have their levers,
genuine color Levi.
They show you like behind on the billboard is maybe like a quick diagram about indigo. It shows you like a field of the indigo plant, and then it just is like, these ones are dyed with this plant. You're gonna pay an extra $20 to $30.
Girl, make it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just sitting at home reading a book. Okay, like, I don't have the skills, but I know people are doing it. And then I was like getting really into this and like looking at like natural dyes and stuff. And there's other ones, which is like black walnuts can be used to make muted browns out of cotton. And then there's also this plant called madder, which is like a herbaceous perennial that can, madder, and it can create like cranberry red colors. And I just was like, that is so interesting. Like, obviously, we always dyed our clothes back in the day with plants.
Yeah,
like,
one
it's like,
time,
of
actually,
course.
I was going to dye my shorts are faded black, and then online I read that you just soak them in used coffee grinds.
Like, that, I'm so into that.
And then they like go dark again.
Wow. And that's another thing that this book is talking about, is like being able, it's like, we're doing that tonight.
Next summer, it's shorts.
Yeah. Still going to only shop secondhand, but I'm going to keep my eye out for like natural dye companies, and I hope that trend picks up.